Hey guys, welcome to my sketchbook tour. My name is Stephanie Fitzgerald. So for this first apple I started with an HB pencil. It's the the hardest of the pencils that I have, so it's the lightest. And I just kind of sketched out the general shape. For my reference photos, I always put them on the monochromatic filter because then I don't have to worry about like whether the red is darker than the green or I just have a hard time determining the darkness of color. So I always use the monochromatic filter, and that really helps me to see how dark certain values are and how light certain values are. And since I'm using a gray black pencil, it doesn't make sense for me to have like color in my face. I can just see the gray. Anyway, so I used a 14B for all of these really, really dark, blackest black areas. I think I used a 6B for like the general shading, and maybe a 10B for up here. I'm not sure. I know 14 came in pretty strongly. My 14 is like so tiny. I already need a new one. This is my pears, the second one I did. There's again with the 14B in here. There's a nice highlight here. We've got some midtone in here and the reflective lighting in here. And this darkest black with the shading. This is my favorite piece that I've done so far, actually, of all 12 pieces. It came out so well, and the thing that I think really makes it pop isn't just the shading, but it's all of these little, it's so blurry, all of these little teeny tiny dots. And I tried to make them look as natural as possible with these big ones and these little ones, and I spent hours on it, and I love it. Okay, so the banana is next. This blackest black really makes such a stark contrast. And then I have, the great thing about the banana is because it's kind of like in this middle state of decay. So it's got these like brown spots that are kind of like engraved into the banana. So I added, like, I don't know if you can tell, there's a little bit of a white highlight to make those spots pop. And that's kind of what makes them look very textured. There's a little bit of a lighter tone here. But in this photo, the banana was bright, because it was up against like the background that it was actually sitting on was like this dark table, and this black was very, very stark, and the actual banana was very, very light. So I tried to add a little bit of contrast, but I didn't want to go too dark